Nintendo and unpredictability go hand in hand. I mean, sure, they make sensible, logical decisions a lot of the time, but more so than any other company that's dropping games, it feels like they operate under a strict mindset of, we're gonna do what we want, not what you expect, or even necessarily desire. Sometimes that works out in their favor. No one can surprise quite like Nintendo can. Other times, you get comedy. 1-2-Switch has always been the black sheep of modern Nintendo tech demo-y launch titles. I mean, in its defense, it has some pretty tough competition. Wii Sports was one of the largest gaming releases of all time, making its way into even the most casual households and impressing millions with its simplicity and charm. And while Nintendo Land can't hold a candle to that success, it's still an extremely fun time and remains one of my go-to couch co-op games to this day. This right here? This is the 5th best Animal Crossing game. 1-2-Switch? I mean, ball count was kinda cool the first couple times, but overall, the game lacked the appeal and replayability of its tech demo brothers. It also doesn't help that it was the only one to release separately from the system, while easily being the least deserving to do so, and was kinda eclipsed by gaming history dropping on the same day. That being said, despite the collective critical meh the game received at launch and its sticking in very few minds since, 1-2-Switch was far from a failure. 3.6 million units is not at all bad, especially when considering what I assume must have been a ridiculously tiny budget. So, Nintendo making a sequel to the game, on paper, wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, at least from a business perspective. And in 2022, rumors began to arise for exactly that. A 1-2-Switch sequel was supposedly in development. But unlike your average Nintendo rumor, these weren't glorified wish lists with morsels of truth sprinkled in, no. These were horror stories. The description spoke of a game that was sitting in development limbo, with Nintendo having no idea what to do with it. The Jackbox-inspired 1-2-Switch sequel featured a bipedal rubber horse as its mascot, could host 100 players with the help of smartphones, and supposedly tested so poorly that trusted Nintendo employees feared that releasing the game could damage the company's reputation. Naturally, this was something that was very easy to laugh at the time. The prospect of a 1-2-Switch sequel alone was enough to get people chuckling. But 1 year later, that laughter has returned with a vengeance because it was real? Everybody 1-2-Switch. There's a lot to unpack here. First of all, there's something deeply hilarious about the way Nintendo announced this. No direct, no build-up, no daytime release, heck, they didn't even drop it on the hour. No trailer, no screenshots, except for this one from the website, which, wow, truly vivid gameplay demonstration. Just a tweet. And the tweet itself doesn't even sound like it wanted to be made. Like, let's take a look at one of Nintendo's most recent announcement tweets. A new adventure across the land and skies of Hyrule is here. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is available now on Nintendo's Everybody 1-2-Switch is coming on June 30th. Like, God, you guys could have added run and it would have fit that tone. And the key art. I love how they have the horse host front and center, like they're looking us directly in the eyes and saying, oh, those rumors were real. Very real. And the enthusiasm, it seems so fabricated. I know bro is not this excited to play Everybody 1-2-Switch. Now, don't take any of this the wrong way. I am ecstatic that this game is real. I've seen some people who seem genuinely bothered by the fact that Everybody 1-2-Switch is happening, or even believe it's somehow making us wait longer for truly anticipated reveals like Mario Odyssey 2, but 1, that's not how game development works, and 2, how could you be mad at this? This is so funny! Plus, who knows? An extra year of polish? Maybe it ends up being fine. Though the $30 price tag, announcement 4 weeks away from release, and lack of any footage don't exactly fill me with confidence. But hey, I'll gladly eat my words when Jeff Keighley announces the true Game of the Year this December. As always, I'd love to hear what you think. Can you find the humor in 1-2-Switch's announcement, or are you genuinely upset at the reveal? Or are you excited by the idea of a 1-2-Switch sequel? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all later.